like I told you that the commercial vehicle is expected to be an outperformer. But what is the outlook ahead once that pre-buying is just absorbed into the system? What's the way forward for the commercial vehicle industry? Let's try and understand that from Rakesh Bhalla, who is the CFO at SML Isuzu, joining us onto the show right now. Hi, a very good afternoon, Rakesh. This is
Very good
Shrishti
afternoon.
and great to have you onto the show. Firstly, let's talk about the price hikes, because tomorrow we are going to see that all these companies will be taking the price hikes. So going ahead, do you feel that this could actually make a hit on the demand? How are you seeing the whole scenario? Because the rate hike is also one of the factors that have been pushing the demand lower. So what's your sense?
Yes, this rate hike is basically because of IBD2 norms. On these trucks, we are expecting an increase of 4% during the next quarter, and on buses, as you mentioned it on your screen, 6% on buses, which we have declared to stock exchange. In trucks, basically 4% is IBD2 norms only, but in buses, another this government norm is there, which is electronic stability control, which will additionally burden the passenger vehicles, specifically category 2 and category 3 vehicles. So as far as demand is concerned, I don't think in the long run this will affect the demand too much, because this will happen to all OEMs. It is not about for a particular OEM or particular company. It will happen to the all OEMs, and all will have to increase their prices. Ultimately, customer has to basically pay for this both emission controls and stability controls, etc. So I don't think that there will be much difference. But surely, as you mentioned earlier, that some pre-buying has happened in the March. And to that extent, I think in April, in first quarter, this demand can hit.
Right. Mr. Bhalla, in India, there is a lot of pending replacement demand as well. Do you see that will support the growth for CVs in FY24 and boost sales in the next 3 years?
Yes, surely that is expected. Not only this pending demand will, but at the same time, basically this whatever scrap policy is coming to the government, that will also give a boost to this CV industry.
Okay, but Rakesh, talking about the EV space, because therein we are seeing a lot of commercial vehicle players entering, and they are also expanding their horizons, not just for the trucks as well as buses. We are seeing happening in a great fashion. What are the plans by SML Isuzu onto the EV journey?
Actually, EV journey, SML is already at R&D stage. We have developed our vehicle, and we can launch a commercial production anytime. But at this present time, let me tell you, because most of buying are coming from the government sector only, and some business model has already been changed, because they are introducing, they are applying for the capital model, that you run the vehicle, and these vehicle you can collect the revenue by per kilometer basis from the customer, which my company is not much interested in that. But certainly when it will come to the private buying, we will launch anytime, but we are already prepared at our R&D stage, so we can launch anytime.
Also, Mr. Bhalla, you've been speaking about EVs for the last 3 years, but could you give us a timeline? Could you zero in on a year when it's likely to come out, and what will it be? Buses, EV trucks?
As I told, I can't give a specific timeline for that, but certainly we are already prepared for that, and and only we are thinking that what market will accept, because present model of government is not acceptable to our business model.
Okay, Mr. Bhalla, we will watch out for this your EV foray going ahead. But lastly, if you can talk about your overseas business, because that contributed anywhere between 8% for FY22. But going ahead in FY23, how are you seeing the numbers panning out, and FY24, what is the targeted growth?
Yeah, no. Actually, in export market, we are not expecting much growth because of our major sale was to Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, etc., which are already in financial trouble, and they are having foreign exchange issues. But next year, I'm sure that that position will recover, and we will come back on that.
All right, thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Bhalla. Now,
Thank
well,
you.